Either that or Sentinels. But yeah, we're gonna have to check Twitter a little bit later on. But for now, nobody's.
How is the Chinese beer? I have not
Esports.
drank
I would imagine
since
that
I've
they
been
have
here
to
because
take
my
out
stomach
Mantis,
is
take
not
out that rescom, take out
is
the torch,
not
the human torch.
good right now.
That's
Oh,
a
snap. Speaking about, I gotta do this
play
game.
against. Oh wow. Okay, so Nova Esports gonna save
This is
Luna, and Loki's
Nova
gonna save,
versus
RAD
Rad.
Esports.
Okay, let's see
Badly.
this.
I mean, they gotta save. Yeah, that's gonna be Loki. Loki right
okay,
there.
hold on. Let's have a look here. Let's see what's going on. A lot of strategists on my screen.
Okay.
As you said, Rad locking down
Wait,
the map,
Ubu3
locking
was
down
a
the clock.
OCS pro. He's cracked. What's OCS?
Torch potentially gonna be a selection as well, and it's gonna be banned out. Once again, no human torch in this series between Rad and Nova Esports. Is it good?
It's good.
It's good.
Because I think they have so much respect for the
Both
opponent's
teams
torch.
banned
Yeah, you might
Mantis.
as well ban it. Because like the moment you
One
see the
team
opponent
banned
ban
Cloak
human
and
torch,
Dagger.
it's
That's
like,
very
yeah,
interesting.
that's
The other
cool.
team
We're
banned
doing it,
and
we
saved
might as well
Luna.
just have
Okay.
to do it as
One
well.
team banned Magneto and saved Magneto.
Banned and protected
Okay.
Magneto,
One team is. I do like the Loki and the Cloak and Dagger though. Wait.
That's too
Oh,
much.
they saved Loki and they
Have
banned
the-
Loki.
as they
Okay.
Self-proclaimed the Von,
The Von.
the Mag Lord. So that would be the well-known one.
What I noticed for a lot of bans is like they want to ban a character for the other team, but also save it for their other team. So they want to ban Loki and save Loki. The other team wants to ban Luna, save Luna, ban Magneto, save Magneto. Yeah.
Again, Luna Snow protected for Nova, but Luna Snow banned for Rad.
I don't think
to see
yeah.
how it all unfolds. No Mantis is here today. No torches.
Yo,
They're a bang
Dade
right there.
PVI, appreciate the massive new tier 1 sub, my friend.
Majority of the potential of fantastic team ups to show up, including
There's been a lot of Mantis bans actually. It's crazy.
That's the dangerous one.
That is the real dangerous one. Currently in my Bravos Ignite. I will
Yeah.
tell you though.
I
I
don't
would
think
love
it
to
really
see some
matters.
fantastic action.
Yeah, I would love to see that too.
Give me Reed Richards. Come on.
Let's go. But I was about to say, like, even if they ban out the Magneto, right? It doesn't really matter because we've seen, trust me.
Okay, chat, let's see this.
Venom. We've seen him on. He's also more than capable of playing Groot, right? So.
Bobo
honestly,
is
it doesn't
on the
matter because
Psylocke.
he shuts down the heal from reaching.
Trust me is on the
right?
Groot.
That's it.
Interesting.
Bond
Fates.
Or Yesing, you can come in, but
Okay,
you
let's
won't
see this.
make it out alive.
Oh, too true, Nella. Let's get into the
Let's
action
go.
right now.
Okay.
Let's see how it all unfolds right now. Yixin on the Captain America, putting in the
You
work.
know,
Leo
The one
back
thing
on
that I
the
think
feet,
that would make this
unlocking
game
it now.
very
Let's see how
interesting,
this
and I don't know if
goes.
you guys would also
What
agree
I'm
here, I
excited to
kind
see,
of
trust
wish
me on
they
the
had
road.
like the team comms. I think the team comms would actually be really cool.
Oh, Naga in disguise with a
Flying
kidnap
cap.
taking him. Hey, Rajario taking out Boba right there. The hammer takes down the Psylocke. We're going to see Wolverine slashing it up right now. Naga pushing forward and making it happen. And from what I can see, Rad right now.
Yes, I saw.
First amount of percentage on the board.
I love it.
I saw Fate take off his teammate with Jeff, and then also get like a 4K.
Adaptation on the fly. And right now,
I'm actually really surprised that teams are running Jeff in a $500,000 tournament. I would not. If I was in a $500,000 tournament, and I'm sure they trust their teammates, Jeff. But if my teammate said, "Hey, watch me, guys, I'm gonna go Jeff," I'd be very mad.
Trying to kidnap the tanks as we speak. Ooh, just trying to deal damage as the Phoenix onto the backline, building up momentum. But now, Bobo finding value on the Wolverine onto Rezo.
Wait,
Beautiful.
it was blocked by the Phoenix? Did you see that? No shot.
First time I've ever witnessed that.
That was crazy. What?
Continues the last stand onto Fate. Bobo's gonna take out Fate. That's gonna keep the balance is shifting towards Nova Esports right here. But my goodness, Rad Esports falling like dominoes. Bobo doing God's work right now.
No way. That timing was actually crazy.
They've taken it over. They got some percentage on the board for Nova Esports right
Maybe I have to refresh again.
now, making it happen with 3.
No, we're refreshing, chat. Come on. Come on.
Rad got the 59% mark. They're feeling confident they can come back with a last stand from Naga on the Wolverine to try and bring that pressure and make it happen. Naga trying to get a bit of a kidnap. Does see Uwu on the sidelines. trying to get an angle, seeing how
Naga.
they can all unfold. Getting
Naga.
sneaky with it. Taking to the skies, going for a slash.
Oh! No one died through all that? That's crazy.
Trust me, take it
That
back.
is actually crazy that the
Taking
supports
out
were
both
able to keep each other up there.
electric
That's
down.
wild.
That's going to be a one-to-one for those squads right there. Looks like RAD almost had enough pressure to capture a backhand. Bobo's going to hit the big slashes from the Wolverine claw action, making it happen. Mutant Madness right there. And there it is. Uwu taking out level 1 Crook. And Nova Esports are still climbing in their percentage right now and are going to match RAD to that.
Okay, what's going on here, chat? What's going on? What's going on here? What's going on?
50% mark.
That was one angry Wolverine slashing away
yeah.
at the lines of RAD Esports, and now Nova looking to
I think
retain
it's
that
at 1080p.
position a little bit longer. But RAD Esports, they're trying to make something happen. They do have an ultimate on Melio, but right now is a matter of just picking up the ultimates, building it up as much as possible, just take over the point with a decisive win. But Bobo trying to do a little bit of kidnap.
Oh, chat, does anyone have the copy pasta?
Slick, a little bit too agile on foot. You're not going to be able to catch him much there, but right now, one, Meteor M, who's going to be able to catch? No! Level 1 Crow!
Inferno!
Oh.
Right there from Melio. Invisible boundary set up by Clem right there into the Eternal Bond from Fate. Both strategists pouring their heels into their team right now. But wait a minute, 95% for Nova.
Oh, what's going on, man?
Esports right now, RAD, they're going to take it into overtime, try to contest, try to hold it down. Ranjario has the Silent Seduction ready to go. Ranjario is going to try to make it happen very soon. Naga's
Oh, thank you. Shishay.
Oh, this? I love this so much. It's like...
Oh, hold up, this is not
with the
working.
Sarlacc on the
Like-
sidelines trying to... And there it is!
Bobo!
Oh, we missed it.
Oh, the Wolverine!
Who
That
took it?
switch was
Nova?
definitely
Nova actually took it over
godsend
RAD?
at that
Oh,
moment.
man, I
Best
really
decision
wanted to see
on
that.
the fly, and
What
that's
do I
how
do?
They were,
Want me to open it?
they were able to sustain the spot, and they just went right to 100% from that spot.
What do you want me to do?
Storm through. Kept
Do I
it
keep
back
this here,
after a
like usually?
50% lost in the lead and took a 0 to 100 for their own percentage.
Look
Now-
at their face, man.
Oh, they're feeling good. Oh, they're feeling good.
They're feeling good, but
feeling
it's
good.
like,
How
okay,
much?
We're
But
pretty
they're,
chill.
also, they're trying to keep it calm because they know the cameras are on them.
Yeah,
But I know
yeah.
inside they are
You wanna
screaming just
read
because
the
I am screaming
instructions?
just as much
Oh
right
my
now.
God.
And that is exactly what I want. Come on. Show
Right.
some signs of life, RAD, though.
Exactly.
You can't let that just go through your hands right there. You gotta pull through if you want to keep in the game. This is a decider. This is also the final elimination series of the play-ins. One of these teams is going to be joining Envy into the top 8 going tomorrow. Going hard in Marvel Rivals Ignite in the mid-season finals. Let's see how it unfolds. We're rolling out again on Charter Space. We're going to a map that I believe is one of the genuinely most well-designed maps by the Marvel Rivals devs. This map, based on damage output from both teams, it slides. And when things slide, you don't know how it's going to divide when it comes to the expectations of your team. But Nova's on the high ground for now. Yexon's going to try to get some flank scouting around as Captain America as we move to where the mission area will unlock.
Yeah, exactly. You can see RAD Esports already
It's not
has
bad.
a foothold onto it.
That actually tastes good. Tastes like
now
honey.
Bobo is coming in with the swing, trying to get someone on the fly.
Yeah,
He
chat, I have a
has
sore
the
throat,
last
my
stand
bad.
available to use if he wants to.
So what is this? Is this like I
But
just
on
eat it
XL,
or
the Soul
put it in my
Vanguard
throat?
right now, just trying to
Or
make
suck on
that
it?
move
Oh,
onto
okay.
the mission area. The action gonna be coming in. They're just saving up the ultimates, rotating.
Thank
level
you.
1
It's all
already
good.
has it! And no, the
Meteor!
Meteor M is
No,
not
oh,
gonna
come on,
get
there's
it,
no
but
LeBron
yes, he's gonna
James?
pick up Fade.
8 clears, enough damage for Bobo to take out Naga. Bobo putting in the work on the Wolverine, backed up by the Headstock Inferno, the Phoenix, the Wolverine, the Mutant Madness, the duo potential is just enough, but not enough to capture as RAD are the ones in the lead when it comes to capturing. We still don't even have mission area fully captured yet.
If RAD Esports loses this chant, I am going to be very surprised.
They're pushing forward, they're holding it down, they're old war buddies, they're doing it up. That's Captain Wolverine, they got Voxel with them in the front lines, they're holding it down. That's the Magneto, that's the Phoenix, that's the squad of Nova Esports, and they finally get some percentage on the board.
My God, Bobo is a god on the Wolverine, just slashing through the front lines and just dealing so much damage.
If RAD,
And this
no,
is just
no,
absolutely
Crash, no.
insane. But
I'm actually,
RAD
to
Esports
be
still has a
watching
chance
both of
to
these
come
games,
back
I
in
thought
this
RAD
game.
Esports
They
would be the
still
stronger
have the
team
Dazzle
between
Sunfire on
these two
Naga, and of
teams.
course the Eternal Bonds that will be able to keep them alive. Rojaro with the Psionic Seduction ready to use if they really want to engage onto the team. But right now, Bobo has to be really careful. Dance of the Butterfly being initiated first, but that's going to try and keep them all alive. Ghost, right now the duration might
this
be over
medicine
a
works
little bit
fast.
soon, but they're already finally crashing into each other. Eternal Bomb being used, but now Psionic Seduction trying to silence all of them. Oh no! Trust me,
that worked fast. It wasn't even. It tastes good.
Next, RAD Esports trying taking them down
Sorry?
one by one.
Yeah, exactly.
Bobo trying to find his way into the lines of RAD Esports, but that's not gonna happen. And Yeshin is gonna join the rest of the team back in the spawn area, Liker.
There it is right there. 50% on the board for RAD. They show signs of life and they get themselves back into this domination map today. RAD now have the Freedom Charge ready from, trust me, Meteor ready with the Ensong Inferno, closer than ever to the other 4 ultimates as well, but Nova have the lead with 3 ultimates, the last stand, the Invisible Boundary, and their own Ensong Inferno. Speaking of Ensong Inferno, he doesn't need it because River's going to get a pick right there, nice and early.
Oh, he got blown up.
Taking up over both Phoenixes, putting in the work, Ensong Inferno this time from Uwu, and it does manage to push back RAD just a little bit, and we do see Meteor holding that Ensong Inferno.
This makes me want to play Marvel Rivals, but the last time I played, first game I got on, it queued into Terra. Well, you should actually play because Terra's here, and you can't play against him.
Knows that they had that lead, and now because of that holding of the Ensong Inferno, they grab 2%.
Okay,
Wolverine goes for a grab.
Yeah, he's gonna wait until he's reached probably a little bit closer to 100%, but no, he's gonna initiate
Oh,
right now.
I think that's the second time he kind of didn't get anyone with that ult. Oh, what's up, Black? How you doing? How you doing?
In the hands of Trust Me, and now he's gonna 5v6. Now the defensive support ultimate is gonna be used up, but they are just pushing Nova out the line.
Also, I don't think you should queue right now, considering it's 5 a.m. for you, and I don't know how the game is going to be at 5 a.m.
Falling one
Yeah, it's very fun. It's very fun.
Liker, RAD Esports.
One after another.
Everything has been fantastic so far. No complaints.
Nova Esports got to make it quick, got to make it fast, got to make it happen. Yexin's the cap that can make it there. Will anybody else be able to speed? 10% climbing, 10% left, 8% left. Yexin's going to have to try to make
Hope
a charge.
all's well with you, buddy.
A charge for the ages to try to keep the contestant going. Is anybody going to make it? Is anybody going to do it? Yexin does. Overtime kicks over.
Okay. This is a good series. This is actually a really good series.
It's going to be Naga takes out Ghost at the same time. A Magneto Meteor is charged up.
What I noticed in this tournament, not generally in the whole tournament, but the LAN, I don't think a lot of people have been hitting a lot of Magneto ults. There was one big one earlier, but a lot of people are missing a lot of Magneto ults.
Red have to hold this down to claim this round and keep themselves in domination.
Oh, you're good, Flack. You could talk about anything.
Is impactful. If Yexin hits that freedom charge,
I think I went to the bathroom during the big one as well, so I didn't see it.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5 of Nova falls to RAD. Overtime sticking out the final last freedom charge from Yexin trying to stall it. That's a Captain America good. The portal is there from Bobo. Ghost could follow suit. Clem could make it, but it's not enough. And RAD keep it alive and capture the second round of Hell's Heaven. We're going into it to the cider.
Hey, that's awesome. Congratulations. That's cool. I was keeping up with a little bit of it, and I heard there was been a lot of upsets, so that's crazy.
They are the ones to beat, especially in today's
also,
match.
You know what's really crazy is that RAD Esports literally just run around, and they didn't win the whole tournament, but they went around. Just no one is happy. No one's showing emotion, I guess. They want to win the round first. If I won a round against another team on LAN, I'd be smiling and happy and be like, yo, yeah, good job.
But, well, Naga's back on the sidelock, and it just counters them so hard at the very end.
Oh yeah, definitely. This is exactly what I wanted right now. This is what I wanted. I told you earlier.
True, Flat.
Get that Psylocke mirror matchup. We are in for a show, and that's what RAD and Nova are gonna put on for us right now. I'm excited to see how this all unfolds. Let's get into it, shall we? Emilio is on the Phoenix Force, ready to go. Ensong Inferno is online. Trust Me's Freedom Charge 2. Level 1 Crook with the copy. Cat, Loki, Mischievous. Ultimate is online as well. Rosario ready as well with the Sonic Seduction, but Nova do have that Kraken impact. We haven't seen yet. We need to see that big Kraken impact. It always goes off and it's armed and dangerous, and I want to go again and again. So come on, Uwu3, give us the impactful Kraken.
Exactly.
Hey, appreciate it, Life Thief. No problem, my friend.
With the clone as well, but right now they are contesting the battlefield even before it's unlocked. You can see that Trust Me is just trying to bully his way in, just bulldozing over the way into that small opening, not allowing Nova to have free reigns. Look at that. They're going to force out the fate of... They're going to use the
Oh, I want to see the Kraken impact, chat. Come on, Ubu3, come on. I haven't seen a lot of you this match.
They are going to beat the trade-offs of the ultimate coming in, and the Phoenix.
Wow. The Phoenix ult does a lot of damage.
The back lines, no casualties just yet. Just the trade-off of ultimate.
Wait, I heard again, but he's not going again. No, he is going again, chat. Oh, he is going again.
Will it be able to catch anyone off guard? The answer is, oh my god.
The answer is kind of yes.
Oh!
I won't lie. He actually kind of did a bit of work
Oh,
there. And on top
Naga
of that,
got...
Boba still managed to follow suit, taking out Naga.
Oh, bro, he got edged there, man.
Does mean 20% is climbing for Red. Nova do manage.
Does every team
to,
use
you know,
cap? I don't think every
get
team
back
uses
in,
cap, no.
Do a bit of regrouping. Bonso's still on the point, trying to contest. Rad's there to meet with him. Faith's
I think it depends on what characters are banned and what characters work well with the team comp.
Next ultimate online for Nova.
Yeah, they'll be able to use that ultimate when they need it at the very end. And Ghost already...
Dude, look at that. That is crazy. You saw what Melio was doing? That is crazy that you could do that on Phoenix.
Yeah, but right now they got to be really careful. The team fight is going to be going. The clash happening right there. Bobo just trying to get...
No, a lot of mag ults have not been hitting this tournament. That ult is really strong. Melio's he woke up, bro. They lost that first round and now they're waking up.
Only Yesin is left. The freedom charge just to run away from the area, Liger.
Unbelievable. Burning out the freedom charge was the ecstatic Melio hitting that first. Double KO from the Ensong Inferno, leading into a triple KO clean up right after that as well. Excellent, excellent from Melio right there. Finally getting some... Look, I'll tell you what, Ensong Inferno, it's been thrown all day long, but I've wanted to see...
I really like what they did, actually. Top left and top right, you get to see what characters are banned. I actually really... That's a great addition to what they did.
Okay. 85%.
Oh, who's gonna win? Who's gonna win? Oh, Naga won with barely.
That's gonna be 5v6. The eternal boss is gonna be used up in this small area. It's such a beautifully executed.
Yeah, I feel like that the overlay is better because a lot of people are saying, oh, what's banned? What's always banned? What's banned? This way they don't have to do that.
Nova Esports away, and the overtime, it feels like they're just pushing them out, but Nova Esports fighting back hard with the sustain.
Yo, Life Thief! You should have massive new tier 1 sub, my friend.
Slowly taking out everyone else, but RAD Esports taking out 3 of Nova.
Oh yeah, I don't think Nova did well in the first map, chat, but it doesn't look like they did. Oh, he was ulting. So chat, just as a heads up, if you are ulting as Psylocke and you're supposed to be touching the point, just know that if you're ulting, you are not technically touching the point, and you are going to C9. I think he wasn't going to like win the fight, obviously, but like
absolutely ecstatic performance.
They won the first round and got swept the other two. Wow.
Loki, I expected nothing less. Absolute Asgardian.
1-0. Yeah, it's a best of 3 right now. I don't know if tomorrow is a best of 5 for all the upper bracket games. But I will have to see.
The map selection. See what they decide.
That's true. That's true. Will they play into the hands of RAD Esports and finally allowing RAD Esports to get the 2-0 over Nova Esports, or will Nova Esports be able to turn it around in game?
Wait, Flack, were you traveling?
Because
obviously, right?
It felt like Nova Esports had the right moves coming in strong with the Wolverine Pharaoh.
Yeah, nice. Was it your first time?
Just taking, putting up so much damage. But it was
quickly
countered. They adapted so well. They adapted so well towards what Nova had in plan. And honestly, Bobo might...
Oh, that's sick. Yeah, that's awesome, man. That's awesome. That's awesome. Are you going to play at all? Usually for watch parties, no, but we'll see. What does it mean to C9? C9 is a term that was created in OW because the team called Cloud9 would lose a lot of their games because they would not touch the payload. Yeah, right. Well, right there.
Don't ever say GG no heals.
So usually a C9 is like your team forgets to touch the payload. So let's just say you're playing defense and
right now,
the other
putting
team is
in
capping, but your whole
forward.
team's alive, but you guys are like pushed too far forward because you guys got greedy and you wanted the kills, but someone's on the point capping.
That's true.
Yeah, it's basically like that.
Nova do have map selection. Curious what they'll choose when we go into this. What kind of map will gain them favor? I'm curious what Nova does. They
Do you
bring out
rate team
Magneto a lot.
comps?
They
No, I
also
don't do
have,
that.
you know, the Psylocke in their pocket,
Yeah,
but
J3,
it
every
seems to
game
me like
after
Red
today's a
also
best of
have
5.
those
Oh,
So
I
what
didn't
do
know
they
that.
bring out Red
Nice. I think I like best of 5s more than a best of 3.
I find it
I don't think
very
you
hard,
can see the true potential of a
to put
team
it
in a
in the
best of
sense that
3.
Rad has
I do think you could
something
see
that
the
Nova doesn't.
true potential in a best of 5,
If
even
there's
best of
one thing
7s.
we can
I
point
have
out
seen
is the
teams, you know,
versatility
reverse sweep
of
those.
RAD Esports, because the reason why they had to ban the opponent's Magneto and saving it in the first place was because Vaughn
Yeah.
XL is pretty much a one-trick Magneto. Yeah,
Yeah.
I mean, this shout-outs to 2DM, the Chinese caster, right?
Yeah.
He said that Vaughn XL is pretty much just on Magneto 100% of the time.
Oh,
Okay.
2DM
believe
and
one of
your
the
friend,
best, if not the
what's your
best,
name?
Magneto in China right now. So I think that's a very good reason, because when that happens, you have one less ban and one
Okay.
less save to work on.
So here's my theory.
Yep.
To enable a Magneto, what do you need? You need to get rid of shields.
Imagine being so
You
bad
need to
an
get rid of
entire
cover.
gaming term is
You
named
need to
after
make sure
you.
the Fatal
I
Both
don't.
Isn't online. Even though the
Oh,
Magneto
tomorrow is
can
the best
fight
5. Oh,
through it,
thank you,
I've
thank
seen
you.
times that the Fatal Both of us does
Yep.
sustain through
Yep.
that Meteor M. Why? Because people aren't powering up that Meteor.
Oh,
So,
thank you.
how do
You are
power up the
a
Meteor? How do you make
legend.
things powering up? How do
So,
you shut down those shields so that when we see the Meteor M, the Maglord,
oh, tomorrow. Okay,
can
so we have
actually
Citadel
go to
Gaming
Dunk City and take 'em down.
and
That's what they need to
Sentinels,
do right
and
now.
then
That's
you
what
have
they're doing to
over
it. They're gonna work around
Ultra
someone
Gaming
who's a
versus 100
specialist,
Thieves
who's a
and
bit of a
Reject
borderline
versus
one-trick,
Ground
we'll
Zero.
say.
Yeah, these are some
They
of the other
need to
teams that we
enable them. That's how
couldn't
you
see,
strike
but
the value
they're
from
probably
somebody
going to be
who's
really
a
strong.
Exactly. And honestly, I feel like the whole team was just doing so much. It just ultimately comes down to the ability of, how do you put this? Trust me, and
Ooh,
Rajaro
tomorrow
was
is
just
going to be
absolutely
awesome.
insane.
This looks so cool.
You barely see him die. Get eliminated.
China teams
That
tomorrow.
game,
China was
the
playing
shield
today, actually.
position as well. And when you see
Nova.
the Emma being played on the side
I think,
of
I think
RAD Esports
yeah,
as well,
Nova.
the shield going up just to cancel off the meteor ramp, that was
Yeah.
absolutely insane. Cinema as well. So I feel like coming into this game, RAD
OUG,
Esports
over
feel a
Ultra
little bit
Gaming.
more comfortable,
So
because
yeah,
it is
another
their
another
first
Chinese
game
team will be
from
playing
China.
100 Thieves
Like,
tomorrow.
whether it's Convoy or
And then
Convergence, they
Reject,
can feel pretty comfortable.
is
Whereas Nova
Reject
Esports,
the
I think Domination was pretty much
Oceanic
strongest bet
team?
in getting
Oceania?
one win over RAD Esports.
Oh, okay.
I feel like that was their chance.
Interesting.
What's up, Cargo?
Interesting. That is exciting to see. Okay, well, Nova. Oh, in for an interesting one over there. Let's see how it unfolds. Red in the lead. This is exciting to see how it goes. I'm curious. I'm very curious. Now, what I want to know, going into this next map, the teams are, you know, getting ready, getting righted up. We're going to see that map selection from Nova. What I want to know from you, when it comes down to
Reject is Korea? Okay.
When it comes down to this elimination moment, you know, if you were a player,
Wait, so
what are
who's
you
the...
thinking in this moment?
Oh,
After
Ground
elimination,
Zero.
If you're Nova, if you're Red, what do you
Ground
think
Zero, I'm pretty sure, is the
to
Oceania.
try to rally them? Let's
team.
talk about some sportsmanship. What do you think you would say to your team in this moment?
What I would say to my team if I was in Nova would probably be very different to what Clem,
okay.
which is the band picker for Team Nova, would say. He would probably say something like, "Ah, let's
Wait,
just
what?
chill
Doesn't
and
make
play
any
our best."
sense.
For me, I'll probably go a little bit
The
more
prize
like,
should just be the
I'll
fact
say,
that they get
"You know
to
what?
be the
Don't mind.
winners. I feel like
Reset,
$2
and
million
let's just get our
makes
head in
it
the
so
game.
competitive and less
Let's
fun.
have fun and let's just leave
But
the best impression of what our
that's
team
the
can
point
do.
of a competition,
Yeah.
is to
Um,
try hard
I
and
think
be
that would
competitive
work,
and win.
As a motivation. But for Nova Esports, simply because they are pretty chill, but against a very headstrong team, right? The one that is just burning to win.
I don't get it. Am I missing
You
something?
probably want to give them the heart love.
I
the
think
tough
I think you need to fire up. I think if you're down and out for elimination, I think if you're going to be down and out for elimination, you need to get fired up.
lock in.
You need to lock in. If you're going to get done up and dusted, you got to fight with every might that you possibly can. You cannot go out without putting everything absolutely on the line right now. This is the final chance for Nova to get a win and keep them in the running to
That
stay
healing
in
strat?
this best-of-3 series. But if RAD
Oh, no,
take on the
no.
second
They
map,
don't have a healer.
they do claim themselves.
The healing
that final
received is
spot
actually a pretty
into
interesting strat. I like
Marvel
that.
Rivals Ignite tomorrow. Now, we are
How you doing,
in the
Cargo?
season finals. We're at the playing stage. Level 1 Crook did get the MVP on Hell's Heaven, putting in the work. 42,000 healing, my goodness.
Look at his accuracy.
Okay,
Nice.
yeah, that is exactly.
Yo, what's up, Alex? How you doing? Good morning.
Yeah, exactly. Level 2 Crook, like what you mentioned, and they won this game, and they won the next. If they win the next game, that's gonna be a level 3 Crook right there.
Yeah.
I mean,
level
this
3
is
Crook.
definitely a tribute towards all.
Alex,
strategies
I've been
out there.
exclamation mark
As we
bidding
watch
all the
replay,
games
you
on my
see
phone.
that
I don't know if
Global
it's
actually
working.
did an
Just as a heads
amazing
up.
job. The kidnaps happening, and the last stand just taking out the strategist when needed. You can see Fate going down, the slashes going in.
It's working?
just
Okay,
needs
okay.
So much pressure
Glad you're
on
live
the
again, so I
front
can.
line,
Whoa.
and I think that was ultimately what led to Nova winning.
Glad
that
you're live
first
again. Hey, I've been
round.
live for 6
But,
hours.
Yeah, you can see Bobo just slashing away. Like, wow, what can you do in the face of such ferocity, right? But when RAD Esports
Wait, you
just
did?
locks in the second
When
game,
did you do that?
with Melio, with Naga, Psylocke, I think the rush as well, like trust me on Captain America, Rajaro's Emma's silent extension
Really?
was just on point. I feel like the Emma was also very vital. You can see just silencing the ultimate at the very end. I think it really just messes with the flow of what Nova Esports was trying to
Protect your
rotate
ball,
with their
king!
What is crispy bacon? Pretty sure after 22 months.
Power from the feet.
Let's listen to this.
Say,
So much value.
hypothetically,
Understanding. Such
I
a
am
new
a
hero at
Barbie
such a
girl.
high level. Look at that.
Okay, let's even say I'm in a Barbie world. Right, so, in this scenario, I would obviously know from personal experience that life in plastic is fantastic. Wouldn't it be reasonable to assume you could brush my hair and undress me literally everywhere? Imagination, you can derive from the fundamentals of basic logic that life is your creation.
Do I have a mod here? Get that guy out.
Final potential final matchup. That's right. It isn't over. But I'm saying that because I'm trying to give a bit of emphasis that this could be it. This could be the last map of the day.
Yeah,
But
I'm going to bed now, so I don't
that's
have to
up to
watch
Nova
Claire Obscure for
to-
the 4th night.
that's
Whoa, whoa,
change
that game is
the
amazing. Also, I haven't played that game in a
You know,
minute,
go to the
ever since I beat it.
TVA. Have a little chat with Loki, you know? You know, it's time to break the sacred timeline for yourselves, Nova, because if it is the sacred timeline...
Crispy,
if
I
it is
appreciate the massive
prediction
resub, my
of
friend.
many people out here today at Marvel Rivals Ignite, they said RAD might take it to the grand finals.
I mean,
Good
yeah, that
Rad-
could definitely
Rad-
be.
yeah, Rad is,
Can
vocal
RAD take it to
favorite
the
for some
grand
people, so,
finals?
yeah.
I'm gonna be honest with you. I
to see
don't
that they are in a
think
position now, they
tomorrow is
could
where I
potentially
think
win.
we're gonna
It's
see a
pretty
lot
crazy
of the
to see, I
strong
won't lie,
teams play.
of how much I've heard about RAD throughout the past week,
And
but
if they're struggling now, I
Nova,
don't know if they're gonna
dark
be.
horses of the tournament.
I don't know.
Now's their time to prove that their unchecked, unrivaled,
sneeze.
unresearched strategies are out there to claim victory here in Marvel Rivals Ignite. I want to see if they can show
Thank
that
you.
aggression that we've
Thank
heard
you.
so much
Sorry,
about.
excuse me.
I want to see if they can bring out something other than just the Magneto. I know they will play the Magneto, but I want to see someone else stand out. I want to see something unorthodox. I want to see something special and exciting that can ultimately change the tide and keep them in the running.
Yeah. The thing is, I would just go back to the
Did
point,
you just say
right?
the thing
I mean,
is the thing?
it's just down to versatility again, because if Von XL
Here's the
only plays
thing.
Magneto, they would pretty much know what they can do to counter the rest of the team, right? So if Von XL is just
Blow your
gonna
nose,
stick
Jay.
to,
I should.
Magneto,
I'll try to
that
get it
opens
all
up
in my
a lot
system
of
tomorrow.
opportunities for RAD Esports to counter, and not to mention,
I
the
think
two
they
Vanguards,
will. I think they
Rojaro,
will.
Trust me.
I think
They can
this is
play
the first
almost
land
anything.
chat, and they're
Okay,
going
right?
to.
They
They're,
have the
I think with
Groot, they have
everything
Captain
that's
America,
new,
even if you
you're gonna
want to
have
save
some,
bet
you know.
like Magneto. That's also
There's
up
gonna be
to the
some
table
kinks
for
that you have
them.
to, you know,
So I feel
get
like
out.
ultimately it's
I
just
think
the matter of versatility.
as time goes on, I think it's gonna be better.
One trick is very good if you want to get the proficiency all the
Okay,
way up, but
okay.
you kind of need
100 Thieves or
high-level,
OUGJ. To be honest with you,
competitions, right? You kinda
100
have to
Thieves
have
is a
the
very strong
versatility.
team because we've
Deep
seen them
Hunter,
play,
deep
but I have
tacticals
not
to
seen
play in
OUG
order
play,
to
so
play
I
around
actually don't
and
know.
adapt towards what
I'm
the
not too
opponents are
caught up
trying
on
to
a lot of the
I see.
the Asia teams because those games started at 4 a.m. for us. So
because they need
Yeah.
to, you know, a bit of telepathic
Yeah,
connection,
yeah.
bit of psionic seduction from you today. That's what I want.
This would be the last game
It could
they
be.
play. If
It could
they
be, but I
don't
will
pull
say,
off.
going into Symbiotic Surface again, going back to Clintar, Nova or RAD, who does better on Clintar? The kind of picks they make, Magneto, you know, versus the Venom. They have the Venom. I feel like Venom's better on Symbiotic Surface. Lore advantage and generally the map is wider and he can swing around and get a lot of value. Magneto Meteors do have some high ceilings to work with though. That is true, and they can absorb a lot of damage because that tunnel at the very start of the map, everyone's just throwing damage in. Pop up a meteor, literally within 3 seconds it can be fully charged, especially in that, you know, that nice little hallway where everyone can just absolutely decimate and put a lot of damage out. Now, going into this, we know we've got the Maglord from Von, but I actually think this Clem is actually someone that could be very surprising right here. I'm waiting to see that very pivotal Invisible Woman pull. I've heard about the pulls. I've heard about this. I believe maybe Clem was one of the first players out.
I don't know who's going to win it all, though. I'm actually kind of curious.
Pushing people away, things like that. I'm curious to see if maybe we could see some of that aggressive Invisible Woman we've heard so much about. Some of that Sue Storm action, you know. Maybe a bit.
I'm actually really
curious. Something exciting.
Who's going to take it all?
I mean, we love seeing an aggressive support, but unfortunately in this meta, right, and the way things are working right now, an aggressive support might not be the best fit. In this situation.
Haven't Sentinels been slapping up 100 Thieves? I wouldn't say slapping. In the brackets that we watched before the top 10 here, they were really close games. I'm pretty sure they were really close. It was 3-2s and like even a 4-3.
You got the Psylocke. It's a lot of pain. Curious to see how. That's true. Maybe. You know what? Actually, you know what? If you can keep him safe in the backline, that's good. If you can shut down the dive, that's also good. If you can do both at the same time, that is optimal. What Nova wants, even better. Exactly.
Yeah. But you were asking, right? Like between RAD and Nova Esports, which team would?
Oh, I've seen Sentinels in Valorant, but I haven't seen their Marvel Rivals team in action. Their Marvel Rivals team is a really great team. They actually were first place in North America. So.
Ooh, okay.
Yeah. Because RAD, they could pull off a few strategies that can fit the situation. Like for example, they can already play more they have a more Vanguard choices compared to Nova, right? And you can play Magneto all you want, right? But if they can figure out the pinpoint target action by Von XL in the middle of a team fight, I mean, yeah, you can get a dunk, you can probably miss, and even if you hit, minimize the casualty. Yeah, I think they can do a lot more in this situation. But Nova does have that firepower. So I think that puts that... if Bobo can continue to wreak havoc, get more final hits, I think they can slowly build up the advantage into Nova Esports.
Is the Citadel gaming team good? Citadel was Berber Patapim. I think Berber Patapim came in first place in EMEA. Am I right, chat? Or it was either first place or second place.
About the mental warfare and the game in itself.
I'm pretty sure it was first place actually.
Preparing
They came in
yourself
first
for an
place.
event is a very big factor. You know, a lot of these players may be new to the stage. New to the stage can affect you. We can see it on their faces. They're keeping it calm, cool, and collected. But ultimately, what's happening on the inside, in your heart, in your brain, in your soul? What really
Actually, they were an unsigned team. Yeah, Berber. So Citadel was Berber Patapim. And Berber Patapim was an unsigned team. They hit first place and then they get signed. Yeah, it's actually really crazy.
And that's how it's going to be. Let's see this amazing matchup.
Yeah,
Let's
I
see what
remember
could
that.
potentially be the final map. Or do Nova bring it to a 1-to-1 series and we run it down on a third and final map after this. But let's see how it unfolds today. It is exciting. I'm curious to see what will turn out. We're going to go very soon into picks and bans. As we know, Nello is very excited to see picks and bans because why? They can decide everything right then and there.
Yeah.
Are we getting bans now?
The outcome of a battle, 50% of it comes from a successful ban pick phase, right?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, so that pretty much just decides the pre-battle success. So the team that has the better ban picks obviously is going to be able to enjoy a little bit more success when it comes to the team fight section, which happens in the gameplay, right?
Oh,
yeah. Right now...
Are there any girls in this tournament? Yeah.
I would say I think
there's a few.
In terms of firepower, in terms of being aggressive, the crossfire happening. You can see Naga versus Bobo, both are just equally as aggressive, right? And that one hit.
I mean, Sentinels has Armory, and there's a.
That can pretty much.
There's
just
another
say,
one.
Like, yeah,
I don't know the names.
But
I'm really bad with names, chat.
Sort of need the whole team to function together, and with that, I felt like, trust me, Rajaro is just so dependable in the front lines, and even when it comes to diving in, they're just so dependable. Whereas for Von XL, it's a more static Vanguard. Yesin's the only one.
I'm pretty sure it was a Korean team. I'm trying to find her. I think you are right. Yes.
Backlines, try to push them forward. So that's the reason why I feel like Reds would have the advantage coming in. But Nova Esports, maybe they can surprise us. Like in this map, maybe Jeff. But if they play out Jeff on Bobo, they're gonna lose out because Red, they can have faith on Jeff.
What's
Something else to
what's the beef
counter,
between Envy and
Bobo's
100
Jeff.
Thieves?
And at the same time,
Is there
the
beef?
two duelists, Melio and Naga, can
Oh,
still
I think we
continue
saw
to
the
wreak
interview.
havoc,
Actually, yeah, I think
as the
100
duelist
Thieves
name.
when they win,
Bobo
they like
pretty much
to
has the clickings,
you know,
the clicking heads.
Morning, Jay.
they like to shit talk.
Streaming this.
Ooh.
and so I think
So
Envy
there's gonna
wants
be
to
a
win so they
lot
can shit talk
of,
back.
Pressure coming in for the side of Nova Esports.
Hellfired, by the way,
Bobo
appreciate
being
the massive
only
20
duelist
months.
might
Morning,
also
glad Jay, you're
have
streaming
to
this, of
do
course.
a lot more, and
I love, what do you call it? I actually really do enjoy watching Marvel Rivals, like, you know, pro play and whatnot, and also meeting these guys in real life, or even meeting these guys in game, and they want to, like, you know, collaborate and stuff. It's been a fun experience. I'm pretty sure Reject has a girl in their team. Reject,
other teams have more than you. It's not a good day, so you need to ban them out. The question is, do they?
Yes,
even
it's
have the
Reject.
knowledge
Oh, there you
or
go. And we get to
means
see
be
them
able
play
to pick
tomorrow,
the
so that's
right
gonna be cool.
Precise bans they need, you know. And there's always a chance the opposing team does let through something and let it slip, and you get an advantage. But I wouldn't bank on those mistakes.
How's China been so far? It's been a lot of fun.
This stakes.
It's been amazing
That
here.
Marvel Rivals Ignite for the mid-season finals. The most minuscule of mistakes won't even happen now. Here they are playing for quite a lot of prize money. We're talking $500,000 across the entire mid-season.
Is this the last team of the day? Yes, I believe so.
How it all unfolds. Very soon we're going into, of course, Symbiotic Surface Clintar is going to be on map very soon. We're going to find out very soon what the picks and bans are going to be. It'll be exciting to see what people roll out with. I can guarantee, without a shadow of a doubt, we're probably not seeing Human Torch.
Probably not. They're probably going to ban out, yeah, I mean the usual suspects, right? Human Torch, Mantis,
Outta
that's
here.
probably going to be it.
Dawn.
Yeah. But
I hate
honestly,
being sick.
yeah, I just feel like they...
If you scroll over their name, I think it shows
this is
you.
all or nothing, right? This is the last stage. If they can get through this, they're pretty much going to be set
Who's the
for
best duelist player in the
grand
tournament?
matchup, the players
Well,
tomorrow.
I wish I could
Here,
answer that, but I've
every
only seen the NA
single
and EU
decision
teams.
counts. Clan BB
maybe
needs to
someone
make sure that
on
his
the-
team is able to adapt well towards
on the Asia
make
teams
the
could be
necessary
goated, but I
changes
mean,
that will allow them to counter
as
RAD
I
esports.
saw so
Whereas
far
RAD
in this tournament,
esports,
I think the
they're just
person
doing
would
their
probably
thing. They're
be
like, okay, we do
Terra.
this, we're just
I think
gonna come
Terra
back
has
with
been
this lineup pick.
terrifying.
And
Get it?
So I feel like they are quicker in terms of decision making, but without further ado, I think RAD Esports ban out Nova Esports Vanguard, which is oh my god.
I have
you're gonna
not
ban
seen
out
Terra
Magneto, right?
have, like,
That's
a,
gonna put a lot
a
of trouble for
Terra
Nova.
bull
My days,
game.
This is what Nova did not want to encounter, losing Vongsul's Magneto. Okay.
These jokes don't
Take
write
Loki,
themselves, by the
though.
way. These jokes are
That could be an
amazing.
option. Maybe Vongsul plays Loki, copies the enemy Magneto. There's always a way.
Yeah, I don't think Vaughn's gonna do that. Yeah, I mean, the next best option, probably Emma.
That's a good shot.
Yeah, Emma and Psylocke would be a good combo.
You see?
Right? You can still get that team up active. You can still put in quite a lot of work. But what won't be putting in the work is that Wolverine potentially banned for RAD. Let's see
I
if
like
that's what
that.
they go through. Shutting down that Wolverine will definitely be a good decision. Curious to see how it all unfolds.
Packing
to
my
see the
bags and
actual
leaving the
impact.
country.
There it is.
Yo!
So,
Oh,
My jokes are not that bad.
Okay, facts are facts. RAD will not be able to play the Mantis.
My
the
joke-
Luna,
you
the
can't
Human
say that
or
my
the
jokes are
Wolverine.
not, like,
But they're going to protect Loki.
terrifying.
And Dagger. And as for Nova Esports, they will not be able to play the Mantis, the Torch, the Magneto, and Emma. But they will be protecting themselves a nice Luna and a nice Loki, which means
By
we might-
Crispy.
we
Oh, I thought
might
you were talking to me.
get
I was going to say,
see-
my name is
That's
Crystal
right,
Fu.
double Loki matchup, which means we could see the fate of how many worlds? Three. Nope, 6, because it's both worlds. 3 times
Emily,
2,
can you please ghostwrite the
Because
jokes?
there is a
Oh
Luna
my
ban, which
god,
means
if
we won't
Emily
see
had
8
me
worlds,
writing
we'll
the
see 6.
jokes, one
But
would be
I
like,
saw Namor for a second, maybe. Nah.
Hey.
Nah, I must be. My eyes are tricking me. Nah, they're playing.
are you a high,
listen,
what was
if I
it?
saw a
Yo,
Gamma
are you a
Namor team up,
highway?
I would be
Because
very
it's
happy. But
my way?
curious to
What
see
was
how it
it?
all unfolds.
You remember
These
that
players are
thing
getting
that
ready.
you tried
Look how
to say
serious
to
they
me
look. Look how
a
pumped
long
they
time
are.
ago?
Come on, fist bumps to each other, hype it up. This could be potentially.
Yo, are
your
you a
winning
highway?
round,
Because
Rad.
it's
Let's
gonna
see
go
how
my
they
way
perform. They
or
take Nova
something.
out of the running. Or does Nova represent that spirit and hold it down here. Yeah, Marvel Rivals Ignite. Let's get ready. We're going.
Thank God there's a limited amount of terrible puns.
They are gonna insist on the no more.
Okay, chat.
And there's a penny as
Hopefully
well.
Nova wins this.
No penny.
Hopefully Nova wins this.
That scared me for a little bit.
Okay, let's spice it up right now. Nova Esports bringing out the Bruce Banner. The Gamma team up has in effect with Bubba on the more. Now this is what I've heard stories about. I know it's a bit unorthodox. I know it's not the current meta.
Ooh, this looks interesting. The Hulk Namor on the flank, chat.
Rad's got the Punisher. Amelia with the pump action. It's going to be big. Hulk jumping in, hovering up, making it happen, smashing around, doing what a Gamma beast does.
Yeah, exactly. You can see Yoshin just trying to deal a bit of damage on the sidelines.
I want to see the Namor flank, man. I love Namor.
The heat of the battle, but right now he's gonna fall into Melia's side. Bruce Banner is gonna be around. Oh my God! Yesin, Vaughn XL. There are.
Oh well, I'm gonna be honest with you. I thought that Namor was gonna be good, but chat, they kind of lose the point in a minute. Call me the highway, cause I'm so high. You heard me. Freeway. That was so.
And run it down and
bad.
Get that symbiote husk ready to roll.
I don't even get that.
Time bank, 5 minutes 30. My goodness, what a large time bank here on Symbiotic Surface.
And you ran that past like
right now,
your
Melia
brother
on
and
the assault rifle Punisher on the back lines trying to make it work. Naga's on the Phoenix trying to do it up and burn him up and fly to the high ground right now. Gonna meet with a Venom in the front lines, but he's gonna get the Bulwark shield from Rajara, which is gonna keep him sustained, allow him to stay.
You found that on Reddit and you were like,
that's right.
Yeah, that's a good one. I'm gonna use that.
on the Panther? Is that a Black Panther, the king of Wakanda?
Oh my God, they need royalty blood right here fighting for them. But Melio, oh my God, the Phoenix coming down!
Oh, wow. Dude, Phoenix ult is so strong.
Down. So signs of life by Nova Esports.
Bobo
taking
on my days!
Oh my God,
double KO from Bobo, the Panther!
Oh, the Black Panther. This is the first time we saw Black Panther, too.
The Flash Dash and gone are your strategists once again.
Yeah, that's why you have to fear the Black Panther, especially in this kind of map where you can just easily come in, do the double dash, and that's gonna be a problem for the backlines.
Is this Emily's BP? Wait, is this actually looking like your BP when you play?
But the silence of the ultimate by Emma Frost, trust me.
I've seen enough. Nerf Spider-Man.
The fate of Wolf World is going to be executed thanks to level 1.
Agamotto!
Take care, Mr. Kraken. Appreciate you being here.
That's going to take out Ghost and Vaughn XL. RAD Esports pushing forward strong, and they're going to take out Yesin. They're going to take out Ooh Woo, and they are just
I love how the casters just randomly say Ooh Woo.
Oh my days, they are definitely clearing up shop. You might as well close down the store. You might as well shut down the mall because they are going to the ball.
Oh, they're finally showing the scoreboards. Thank you.
That's right. Rad are here. They got the strats. They got ultimates after ultimates, and they managed to push Nova out once again. Nova trying to regroup for another defense. They do have the roar of the Panther ready to go in the next round. We're going to see if Bust is on their side.
They need a
beautiful that's a great charge or dive.
Almost instantly. Yeshin just trying to target focus, but he has to get out of there. His life is dangerously low. He's going to get sniped out of the air. What a play. RAD Esports like, no, you're not going to get out here alive. The action is going to continue 5v6, but look at Melio just being super.
Ooh, Melio is disgusting.
Right there. And
what's up, Grizzly?
They are going to continue the advancement. But wait a minute, Nova Esports, they're going to come in, the God of Mischief just copying the fate of both worlds. They're going to come in and trying to heal everyone as much as possible, but it does not deter RAD Esports. They know the cooldown. They're going to come in, pushing it back. Vaughn XL is going to go
Melio
down.
just going in there with the shotgun, just pumping it in.
No one's defending the front lines.
Look, he's still on the shotgun. He's still on the shotgun, bro.
They're fall one by one. Everyone's gone.
There it is right there. Naga taking out Clem. Boba falls as well. And that's Rad with a 4-minute time make already in the final section of the Symbiotic Surface right there. Clintar is being claimed by Rad. But Nova still have a couple ultimates ready and online. Maybe 1, maybe 2, maybe 3, maybe 4. If Vongsel can open that spectral door and bring down the Agamotto. Vongsel does have a lot of potential here to set up a nice match.
Is this Jay's gameplay?
This Agamotto.
Jay would be walking back from spawn for the 4th time. What the hell?
Ready to go. You're going to get choke slammed by the Emma. We're going to see the fate of both worlds. Jumping from Ghost to give us a sustain. Bubba's in the back line. Trying to hit the bike radius. The roar of Buster Slam, but it doesn't
like an
enable them
elephant.
enough more than that. We're going to see the Punisher. Melio hit the shred on the executioner right there. Taking out Vongsel, taking out Uwu. Ghost falls as well. That's just be taking them out. That's 1 for 1 for Nova each. taking a piece of Red, and that's Red, sorry, taking a piece of Nova right there. That's how it's going to be. Naga takes out Boba in the final section. This is it. Nova, you do have the Strange. Are you going to be able to portal the contest? Are you going to make it out of spawn? Red's holding it down. A few seconds left. A final chance to hold it. Jackson does have the freedom charge to be able to roll on. We're seeing Uwu on the Hawkeye, landed shot off the shot, but he's shielded off by blocked and hammer. We do see Jackson at the freedom charge.
I like how Captain America just really
we're gonna see him. It's gonna be enough time. Finally enough. Uwu gets a pick. Roger falls. Voxel.
Oh, they're actually holding it. They're holding it. Nice. That's the defense that Nova needed, because if they got capped with 2.5 minutes remaining, it's gonna be good. I mean, it's not gonna be good for Nova's like mental.
Indeed, Nova Esports with that change onto the Hawkeye.
I feel like Nova needs Professor 3. They're taking way too long to adjust. You know what? True.
2 minutes and 20 seconds to fight their way through. So Liger, a lot of time for RAD Esports, and even if they slip up this team fight, they still have time to fight back in the next one. So right now,
there's a lot of things that we're seeing come out from Nova, though. We saw the Hulk Namor for the first time. We saw the Black Panther. We're seeing the Hawkeye for the first time as well. It's a lot of things.
It's so much problem, though.
There it is right there. The Sonic Seduction from Trust Me on the Amorfrost is going to be pulling them in, going to be pulling Nova Esports. They're going to have to burn out the Hawkeye for now. They're going to have the Dance of the Butterfly. Taking the step over. He's going to be met with the Cloak and Dagger. Eternal Bond from Fate right there. Tomahawk Agamotto. It's big from Voxel. Master of Madness. The Phoenix goes straight for Loki. It's not going to be enough. A Meteor flies as well, but Loki gets out. Clem with the fancy
Why don't I use that skin? Wait, what skin is he using?
Rosaria. The Punisher is
I like my skin.
The Strange is down. Right. Boba's down. Clem's down. Just Me takes one. There it is. The final fight. Do Nova have the chance to contest Voxels on the Strange? Will they be able to?
No, they're not going to be able to. Wow. To be honest with you, Chad, I think this might be the LT, bro. Capping all of that with a minute and a half remaining, that's wild. I think that might be LG. Wait, did one of my things fall? Oh,
every single time Nova seem like they have an answer to the advancements of RAD Esports, they just continue shutting down Nova.
My points? No, I told you guys to put your points on RAD. Why don't you guys ever listen to me? Have I ever lied to you guys? Have I ever put you guys in the wrong direction? No! If you guys actually just listen to me and listen to who I'm voting for, or who I think is going to win, you guys would be billionaires. Billion, yes, with a D. Billion.
That Punisher is a sin right there. Florida. He was just wreaking havoc. He was just dealing so much damage. He was just freely shooting out of his mind with his final judgment as well.
Let me tell you something about Punisher. Frank Castle, he puts in the work, I'll tell you that. That is exactly what I expected from Emilio. Absolute shredding. Once you saw the execution was popped, okay, that final judgment. My days, it's absolutely stellar performance right there. Taking out
my chat. My nose is runny. I gotta fix it.
It's not in a comfortable position. Magneto.
Oh, there you go.
Strange.
He wasn't comfortable, right?
I feel better.
Yeah. That would have been able to block out those advancements as well, right? But right now, Liger might be looking at the beginning of the end, because Nova Esports, they gotta push through all 3 points in order to bring it to an overtime. Bobo is gonna persist onto the Black Panther. You can hear the crowd support coming in with the shouts of support for
you
the
guys didn't like
Chinese
that?
powerhouse right here, Nova Esports. But Uwu is already gonna be taken out by Rajaro. Melio as well. This Punisher is punishing Team Nova Esports.
This Punisher is punishing.
Look at them, but
this Punisher is punishing, but you guys don't like my Terra jokes.
It's
wild.
That you need when you're RAD right now. You need that firepower, as you said, Milo. Firepower might actually be the answer for a lot of these games right now.
It's the answer to everything. Violence is.
Violence. In the video game, of course. That is why we're here playing some Marvel Rivals.
Exactly.
And Marvel Rivals Ignite in the mid-season finals. This is exactly what you want to see. Ghost out here on the new Lunar Snow skin, rocking it, represent. They're doing that up. We're feeling the swish. We're feeling the chance for Uwu on the hell. Oh, Melio almost caught out. Smoke bombs out. Doesn't get caught. Jackson actually cleans out and catches Melio on the escape. Well-timed execution.
Oh no, I want to see the Black Panther.
Right there. Red did not see that one coming. Jackson's on the back line, going for the lucky clones.
I think your nose needs to be cracked again.
Going to be able to push them off point. They do capture 1/3 of it so far. Red do seem to be on the back foot. Boba's on the skies and the Panther holding him down, trying to keep him busy, trying to keep him out of their damn time.
Oh, wow,
but
he
there it
actually
is.
forced
It's on a bomb
the
drops from
Coco
Fate.
with
Fate of
that?
both everything. I was about to say it's Fate of both worlds. It's the fate of the Eternal Worlds. I'll tell you that when there's Fate on the clock and Dagger right now. Trust me, taking out Uru. The Strange is there with the Seraphim shield, trying to keep the team shielded up, trying to keep him sustained. That is exactly what you're from Voxel. And trust me, is on the Emma holding shields, holding diamond form. Thrush taking out the cap and pushing her back. And Boba's picked by Rajaro. It looks like Rad do hold this defensive push from Nova 4 now, but
pushing them back.
They still have 2 minutes. They still have 2 minutes.
Like they're pushing them back.
I don't even believe it. They're pushing them back. Red still has 1, 2, 3, potentially 5 ultimates ready for this next fight. Nova have all 6. My goodness.
I know, and you know the crazy fact was they pushed Doctor Strange so much to the back that he was already maxed out on the Maelstrom of Madness, right? He wasn't able to use the E at all because he was pushed back to the back so much, and the heal would not have mattered at all at that point. But this is just RAD Esports shutting down Nova's front line so efficiently. They know the Magneto was going to be a problem, and when they ban it out, that's it. Look, they're moving forward.
There it is, 1 minute.
I want a game 3. I don't think you're gonna get a game 3.
Is here. The final jump from Milio takes
I think Nova's over, chat.
It's enough damage to take
I'm
that
not trying to
ball,
be
so that's a
mean.
double
I'm not
carry
trying to be
for the
like.
Punisher. Right there, Milio.
I think.
Trust me on the Emma pushing forward.
I think
Emma
this might be a
after diamond
GG's,
ball.
chat. I think
Kicks.
RAD is the.
And it's gonna be a
I think
tough
RAD
one. 1
is
minute
the
left for
stronger
Nova
team,
Esports.
but
This is
between
1
these two
minute left
teams.
for Nova to
Yeah.
stay in Ignite today. This is their final
I think
chance.
tomorrow is
If
going to
Red
be a
hold
lot
this
of
defense,
great
Nilo,
games.
they are
Tomorrow's going to be a lot of great
They are
games.
the top 8. One of the top 8 teams in Marvel Rivals Ignite starting off tomorrow, but of course
Tomorrow is the top 8
we are
teams,
still
and those
in the
games are
playing
going to be
stage, and
amazing.
Nova have 40 seconds to hold it
And
down and
I'm not
prove
trying
they
to.
deserve a
I feel
shot.
bad. I feel bad for
Hey,
Nova,
can they
and also
hold
Gen
it?
G.
They're
They
desperate right now. The Magic's going to be into play by Uwu right here. They know that they have to get rid of the back lines, and Magic can definitely shred the tanks in front as well. But right now, Fate has already taken out the Magic. It's 5v6, and even with the Fate of both worlds by Ghost, how long can they apply it? Because Rajaro has a Meteor M ready to execute. Is he going to land?
It's
That's going to take him out.
Should I skip classes for the match?
Taken
No.
down by the Meteor. Double KO from Mujaro.
Yep, chat, I think that's
Holding it
GG's.
down.
I don't even think they got a
That's
TP.
10 seconds left for Nova.
I
Yes,
don't
he
even
could
think they
run.
got a
Who is there to
TP. I
contest?
mean,
There's not
Vaughn
enough time.
uses TP,
5
and he's
seconds left.
spawning
Doesn't
right now.
anybody
No,
make
they don't have
it?
time.
Strange.
They don't have time in
Three,
GG's.
2, 1, and you're
No one's going to
done.
touch.
Right, going to the top 8, and they make it through the plane stage.
I told you guys that. So both the NA teams that were in the lower bracket actually managed to get to the top 8.
Sweep against Nova Esports, and unfortunately sending Nova Esports as the second team going home. But Liger, that was just absolute cinema
Wow.
of
Oh,
a
okay.
game,
Never mind. I was
right?
about to say.
Because
Okay, so
the firepower, they have no answer for the Punisher, and banning off Von XL's Vanguard, the Magneto, it just shuts them down.
It does indeed. I will say absolutely decimation when it came to that Magneto Vanguard.
I feel bad,
Really
man.
did put Nova in a negative position.